actually get dollary dues. Alright, so Heartless Summoning. People in chat were asking what the combo is. Good, clean, honest, fun, chat is the combo. We have Heartless Summoning. We have Filigree Familiar. We have some Elder Deep-Fiend, Distended Mindbender, Mulldrifter, modern staple, Havengul Lich. Just feel the value flow through you. I believe so, Lurgoyf. I believe so. Our hand does nothing till turn 5. Alright. Has the card our deck is named after. What if we don't draw summonings? Just details. If we don't draw Heartless Summoning, ye have little faith. How did we lose, chat? We're going to have Heartless Summoning next turn. It's going to be great. How do I feel about the Grixis deck I played yesterday? It was okay. Check the wrap-up segment. I think the deck's kind of pulled in too many directions at the moment, and trimming the counterspell aspect is probably good. Why didn't we push the Hierarch off the cliff? Because I don't care about the Noble Hierarch. I'd rather kill their cards that actually kill us, rather than trying to slow down their acceleration. Although now that they took Kite Sail Freebooter there, I'm going to go ahead and push Itty Bitty Bugle Boy here, so that way we can play this Heartless Summoning and blank their Kite Sail next turn. Real question here, so I know for the Columbus, if I'm using a notepad on one of the pages as a sideboard guide, another page where I'm keeping life totals. Yeah, during the sideboarding, you can flip to your notes. You should definitely make sure your notes are in no way accessible during the gameplay, though. Having your notes accessible during the gameplay is a big, big no-no. Honest Magic, this is not Google. I could evoke for 1 mana there, but I think I'd rather just have a 1/1 in play. What are the chances of you playing the Espergorio deck? It's at about 50. I have no idea. Definitely not, Chris. The answer is I don't know. At 50, probably not in the next few days. You can estimate that I play 3 to 4 decks per day. So you can just like knock those down off the top of the queue until it gets down to whatever one you're wondering when it's going to get to. That's basically how it works. Correct. You don't have to share your notes with your opponent. Which member? I think Wizards of the Coast handles people who cheat at Magic very poorly. I think they should have much stricter penalties for cheating in Magic. How are we doing so far? This is match 1, game 1 for our Heartless Summoning deck. Ooh, Mantis Rider is scary. I think we might be dead, chat. I think everyone knows it's Meme Monday and keeps trying to bring Tron and humans. Right, Burgle? Right? Alright, so I can do this. And then I can Mindbender here. Off the dog. And then I can crack Sanctum and get that. But now I can wait. Okay, so like I have this 4/4 now. The problem is we're like really not even in a position to race, right? This gets to kill the Phantasmal Image, which is great. Yeah. It does get to do that. So Deep-Fiend gets to fog, and then I get to get another Deep-Fiend, which can fog again. We're kind of getting to do our thing here. Like another Squidbilly. Oh, this gets any colorless creature. It's definitely still just Papa Squid. So like this can attack, but it'll just bounce with my 4/5. I mean, we win by just racing, right? Like I get to attack them for 8 here. I get to tap all their things again and then kill them. If they actually draw if they draw a land this turn, they're actually dead because I get to tap 4 things and then dismember the last one. This card is like the king of racing. Like it's absurd at how good this card is at racing. Because this only cost me blue. So we have lethal. We get to go ahead and dismember this. And then Perilous Myr kills their Noble Hierarch. Any other questions about how we win the game, chat? Any other questions? Any other non-believers out there doubting the power of Heartless Summoning? Welcome to Meme Monday. Enjoy your stay. How do we win? By attacking for lethal with the tempo. Class is in session, chat. Welcome to the Squid Daddies. Look at that. 1 game, 1 against humans. God bless. Okay. 8 mana tempo creatures. Yep. Got him. All right, so this is definitely a sweeper matchup. I'm gonna trim these Distended Mindbenders. Do I want some of these Collective Brutalities in my deck? I may or may not want a couple of Collective Brutalities in my deck. I trimmed a Deep-Fiend by mistake there. Some amount of Mulldrifters and Havengul Liches can probably come out. Yeah, Spellskite's pretty medium, right? feel about this? How do I feel about this? I kind of like this. I think 3 Brutality is probably too many. Run it like this. I think I want the Liches because Lich plus Perilous Myr plus Summoning is really good. Hard time mulling double removal here, so I think we're keeping. Yeah, that might be true. It might be better to keep Mulldrifter just because Mulldrifter propels us into... Yeah, I think I like that. I should have 4 Mulldrifter, 3 Lich. Should have switched them the other way. I think so. I'm actually not 100% on that offhand. They don't have a land. This is good for us, chat. Havengul Lich is great. Havengul Lich is quality Magic the Gathering card. You can emerge from the graveyard with Lich. God bless. No, because I need the land to bring Drowned Catacombs into play untapped, is what it comes down to. Deal. Oh, yeah. Assemble the machine gun. Alright, Heartless Summoning, Havengul Lich, Perilous Myr. Lets us pay 1 mana to cast a Perilous Myr. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Wow! Wow, that's rude. Holy gosh. You're a monster. You're a monster. I was so excited, chat. I was so excited, and they took our toys away. Why do you hate fun, opponent? Why are you the enemy of fun? Alright. That enables Revolt on Fatal Push next turn. I could not have pushed it. They destroyed the thing on my end step. Itty bitty bugle boy, company B. Do 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 do. Yeah, if they don't have a Reflector Mage here, these Liches should be really good. If they do have a Reflector Mage, we're actually in a lot of trouble. Smoke if you got him, chat. Smoke if you got him. Okie doke. Survey says, don't Reflector Mage me, bro. Don't Reflector Mage me, bro. Rude. Rude. As a fair warning, Ectoman, this was a large donation. Lich is not legendary. It's another Reflector Mage. Oh, it's just Mantis Rider shirt. We're going to throw Filigree in a garbage can here, looking for some removal. We have a bunch of sweepers in our deck, obviously. By a bunch, I mean 3. Come on, give me a Bontus. Give me a Damnation. Gonti's pretty sweet with Heartless Summoning. Can't believe it's been 3 months. JMB, thank you very much for the 3-month resubscription. I appreciate that. Welcome back. All right. Ha, 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 ha. Stay alive. Stay alive. Ha, 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 ha. Stay alive. No, I don't really care about their vial at this point. I am just looking for... I am looking for ways to not die. Looking for ways to put jump blockers into play. So this is this. I'm going to take 7 here. They have a land in their hand. This lets me play Havengul Lich. Sweeper! 2 shots at a sweeper. Nah, I think they have this locked up, right? I think we're dead no outs here. Yeah. That's more play than I thought. Yeah, too many X3s versus the Myr. Ah, Squid Mama! The squid was so close, chat. The squid was so close. I do think I want an extra Mulldrifter and 1 less Lich. Otherwise, I'm happy with what we did. Just bought the last 8 cards for Griselbrand. Sweet. Actually, I want these Spellskites in my deck, I think. The Spellskites protect summoning from Quasili Pride Mage, and they protect my other things from bounce spells. I want this other Lich, though. Gonna trim the brutalities, they're kind of clunky. I think Gonti's pretty good, actually, Burgle. Gonti's like a Doomblade we can rebuy. It's similar to Shriekmaw in a lot of ways. It also like makes more blockers. Yeah, you could also make the argument that like 2-for-1s is not how we're winning this game, though. I wonder if these Fetid Pools are worse than Temples. Yeah, you can cast the card from Gonti even if Gonti dies. Yeah, I think so, Burgle. I'm gonna go ahead and evoke this, I think. Just keep our health total high. I know we have this this Damnation, but I think it's greedy to just like wait for that. Hopefully we can rip Heartless Summoning here. Yeah, I think creature lands are bad. I thought about the mana base in this deck. I think the creature lands are bad because they're like Creeping Torpid's kind of bad with Heartless Summoning. But I didn't think about temples until I just played this Fetid Pool on one, and I was like, oh, if this was a temple, I'd be pretty happy. Get that shock cast Filigree Familiar. Look at that synergy, chat. Look at that synergy. Arcticon, thank you very much for checking out, honey. I appreciate the support. So I think I'm going to shock, play Gonti this turn, probably. could just evoke that. Yeah, I'm just going to evoke that instead. I will probably just 2-for-1 this Damnation next turn if they play another threat here. Again, I don't want to get too greedy. I want to keep my health total high. I've got, like, Gonti and Dismember in my hand to kind of grind through and have more spot removal afterwards. Well, that's interesting that they just passed here. I didn't attack because I might draw something that makes me want to have this creature in play. They could have Resto here. Yeah, they could have Resto. Some of these decks still play a Restoration Angel. There's no guarantee that they're ghosting. Although they did play into the sweeper really hard last game when we didn't have it, and then now are not apparently. I agree with you to a degree that Resto and Bugler are similar cards in the opponent's archetype. I have seen some lists that have both, though. It's not common, but they do exist. Opponent is, like, trying to match us on the grind plan, and that doesn't seem like where they want to be in life. Reflector Mage seems absurd. Itty bitty bugle boy, company B. Huh. Why would a Sacrifice Outlet improve this deck? What does that do? What issue do we have that adding a Sacrifice Outlet solves? Yeah, they named the card that we drew. We're kind of just winning the fair game of Magic here, right? No, Notion Thief seems sweet in our Heartless Summoning deck. McBenney, thank you very much for the brand new the 3-month Twitch Prime resubscription there. Welcome back. I do appreciate it. I'm just gonna smash with everything here and then cast the Damnation probably. This is game 3. The Hand Protector just makes bad content. Even if I think someone's ghosting, if, like, they really need to ghost, like, this matters that much to them, like, they can have it. I don't really care. If you need it that badly, you probably need the match win more than I do. So, I think I'm just going to go Gonti here. See what we hit. And then probably Familiar, depending on what we... I guess we get like a Mantis Rider, right? Yeah, perfect. Gonti's been real good. They have Dismember in their deck? Wow, okay. I make that one a permanent ban. Rotharex, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month with that. If Thalia's Lieutenant is their last card, that's unfortunate for us. Going to 6 here. Yeah, I'm aware. That's why I said they have Dismembering against us. We have they haven't played their card off of their Gonti yet. I guess I could have evoked Shriekmaw here. Maybe I was supposed to do that. I don't know, I kind of like gaining a little bit of health here. Huh. The world's kind of our oyster. This can cast cards out of either graveyard too, right? So they have a Phantasmal Image. You think they took a Deep-Fiend? How do we feel about just like Bontu's into Gonti? Is Bontu's into Gonti too conservative? I can't. This doesn't give me mana of any color, chat. This doesn't give me mana of any color, chat. It just lets me cast cards. This is much worse than Damnation here. The goal, chat, is to not die to Elder Deep-Fiend. The goal is to not die to Elder Deep-Fiend. Can I triple Shriekmaw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The problem is they can Noble, they can EDF off of the thing, but then they're out of stuff. And I guess EDF is only 5. I guess I'm going to start by... I'm going to start by Shriekmawing the Noble Hierarch. The Myr then Wrath literally wins on the spot. Oh, because the Myr dies, right? Yeah, I guess that's true. All right, we figured it out. Listen, chat, there's 1,000 of you. There's a couple hundred of you posting in chat, so give me a break. Give me a break. All right, we're waiting for the second match in this league with Heartless Summoning Pop. I'd just like to thank everyone for hanging out today, giving me a little bit of a break. I do appreciate it. My name's Jeff Hogan. I'm a full-time stream, meme, and content producer here on Twitch. I'm here streaming Magic 30-plus hours a week. If you enjoy my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are the people that keep me employed here full-time. I wouldn't be here day in and day out without their wonderful support. If you're one of the many people in the world who has Amazon Prime, if you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get Twitch Prime included with that for free, and it gives you a free channel subscription every single month to a channel of your choice here on Twitch. Even if you don't want to support my content with that, make sure you go out and give it to somebody. It's like taking money out of Amazon Pocket and giving it to a little streamer. Past subscribing, you can also support my content by checking out some of my very wonderful sponsors. Cardsphere.com will love to help you turn some of your cards into other cards with other players. There's no haggling. They just take a 1% fee off the top. InkedGaming.com will love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles using promo code Jeff5. You can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. And of course, this stream wouldn't be possible without viewers like Anoronics, Justin Nivik, and all y'all out there. I do appreciate everybody hanging out today. Each match you win this league, I'm going to drop 1K bits. Here's your first. Anor, with the absurd generosity as always. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. A couple people noticed that I have an arena listed in the stream title, so we're going to have a sponsored arena segment after we finish up this league here today. So if you want to support my content, a great way to do that is just making sure you hang out in the channel too while we play the sponsored arena segment. The amount the arena segment is sponsored for varies depending on how many viewers I have during it. So we'll be doing 1 hour of arena. I think we're going to do a quick draft because I don't have cards to play constructed on arena. And then we'll be back to more modern after we do an hour of arena. So thanks everyone for hanging out today. This hand is absurd with the Heartless Summoning, but even just drawing some lands, it's probably fine. You beautiful shill. Listen, I'm just honest and upfront, chat. I'm taking dollary dues to play arena. Deck Mead Obnixilis with Landfall. Thank you for the 8-month resubscription there. I do appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Thanks for the 2/3 of a year. Mirror match with better lands. Our game 1 matchup against Ad Nauseam is probably really bad. So it's against the terms of service, just like on Magic Online, to use other people's accounts on Arena. I submitted a deck for donation to the Google form. If it's approved, how do I donate for the list to be added to the queue? Yeah, you just throw some bits with the link, Jojo. That's exactly how it works. I will probably check all of these submissions that I haven't gone through yet tomorrow or later today, one of the two. I usually check it at least twice a week. Spellskite, Ad Nauseam should have a Laboratory Maniac in their main deck, so Spellskite shouldn't really matter for them. Opponent trying to leverage that foils crashing magic online for some people advantage. Get that full foil deck for the value. Great, 1 mana draw 2. Is line hopping allowed on Meme Mondays? So long as the deck you're hopping is a meme, it's allowed. But keep in mind that Cheerios currently has 100 points, so Cheerios is way up there. Well, if we don't die next turn, we do get to Distended Mindbender them, which is pretty good. This card's kind of absurd in this matchup. It's possible there should be copies 3-4 of Distended Mindbender in the sideboard of this deck. It's possible we should have copies 3 and 4 of Mindbender in the sideboard. And we get to emerge this for just 2 mana off of Filigree, because this reduces by 3 and this reduces by 2. So, Spirit Guide, Angel's Great, or just, yes, Ad Nauseam kills us here, actually, right? Oh, I guess they have to be able to filter, though. So the Spellskite means they probably can't go off this turn. I guess I want to attack first here, right? Spellskite can eat Lightning Strike. That is correct. We get to grab a second Distended Mindbender out of our deck here too. So if they can't kill us here, we get to Mindbender them again next turn. Yeah, we're gonna float off of Sanctum so we can cast Filigree Familiar here. And then we'll sack Sanctum and go pick up another Mindbender. Post-board, we have a bunch of good tools for this matchup. We've got Negates, Strokes, Duresses, and Collective Brutalities that are all reasonable here. We might see them, like, value Ad Nauseam in response here. Teferi Tribal was a blazing dumpster fire. Are they drawing their whole deck? I just get to take their Laboratory Maniac away here, right? So take a card that costs 3 or less. How do we beat this? So they have Lightning Storm and Laboratory Maniac. So Angel's Grace prevents them from losing the game. Yeah, they can Echoing Truth, the Skite, and then Storm. So we're dead. Yeah, I think we're just dead, right? They have Force to me in Spirit Guides, chat. That doesn't actually do anything though, right? Because it's Echoing Truth. Simian Spirit Guide is how they do both. Yeah, if we had another black source, we could Mindbender again, but we don't, so we're dead. Yeah, that was close. That was close game one. Well played by the opponent. Let's cut all of our bad removal spells and bring in a bunch of stuff that's let us interact with their hand in the stack here. How do we draw a card? We already drew our card for the thing and it was another Spellskite. So that doesn't accomplish anything. Alright, this makes sense. Yeah, they drew their deck in response to us casting Mindbender. I think this looks good. All these cards in our sideboard don't do anything. What are we playing on Arena today? I think I'm just gonna do a quick draft because I don't have any actual cards to play constructed. I have like 6,300 gold though, which I'm told is enough to do a quick draft. So people have both asked me to play Arena and asked me to play Limited in the past, and since someone's paying for me to play Arena, might as well do answer a couple of other things. Yeah, they have a bunch of Pact Negations as well. Wizards is indirectly sponsoring the stream. So there's basically a public board that streamers can take jobs off of to stream specific games, and Magic Arena was listed on that job board. So I decided that, yeah, I think I can do that for an hour. So no, Wizards did not come to me directly and ask me to do their stuff, but they did post their thing on a public board that I have access to. So we're going to finish this league with the Heartless deck. We are currently 1-0. Then we're going to have a sponsored hour of Arena. If you want to support my content, make sure you stick through the hour of Arena. The amount I get paid varies based on how many people hang out through the stream. So I would appreciate everybody that sticks through. How much do you have to donate so I don't play Arena? $500. Let's go with that number. Me and my girlfriend love watching you. Zach Attack, thank you for the 3-month resubscription. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Yep, having Twitch open counts. Unfortunately, they basically have 2 copies of this half of their combo. So even though we had a discard spell there, it really doesn't have a meaningful impact on their game plan. Because they have this Unlife. Okey-doke. Looking for some ways to actually close the game here. If we hit any of our big Squid Daddies, we'll be able to chain a couple, which would be nice. I actually don't have an opinion on Arena yet. Hopefully we will form an opinion on Arena after playing it for a little bit. No, nothing changed in the banner restricted updates. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna attack for 1 here. So, do I wanna? Do I want to Deep-Fiend now so I can get Mindbender? Nah, I think I'm just gonna upkeep this. You can read about my thoughts on Magic's Banner Restricted Update in my article on Gathering Magic from last week here. Cool Stuff Inc., whatever the site's called now. Correct this fetch line in response here. We're hoping to just draw another creature that I can then sacrifice to Distended Mindbender. Oh, geez, I technically messed up here. Because I don't have Disdainful Stroke up anymore, but I don't think it really matters. I can actually just, like, cast Distended Mindbender for 6 pretty soon here, right? And this triggers when I cast it, yeah. The Lotus Bloom's not coming in for a couple of turns, so there is a window there, but that's not particularly useful to us. So, do I want a Mindbender here? I don't know that I actually want a Mindbender here, right? Part of me just wants to wait a turn. I think I just want to wait till I draw something. Because, like, with Disdainful Stroke, they need, like, Pact of Negation and Ad Nauseam to kill me here. And, like, our deck's full of creatures, so... Wonder if we'll see them just play a Spirit Guide as a blocker here. We're 1-0 in this league. We're currently down a game in this match against Ad Nauseam, though. We beat humans in the first match. As always, you'll be able to find all the matches on YouTube after the fact. Hopefully they just, like, go for it here, and then we, like, stroke them and then untap and Mindbender. I love this Magic card, by the way. This is, like, 10 out of 10, one of my favorite Magic cards they've printed in recent memory. I really, really hope that whatever Wizards' new non-rotating format is when they come up with it includes this card and Eldritch Evolution. I hope it includes that set of cards. Yeah, we could get Pact of Negated here. And if, like, that happens, that happens. I think we're supposed to hold the Mindbender. Ooh. They exiled a bunch of Spirit Guides on that Spoils. Which probably means they can't afford to combo this turn, right? Yeah, I think bidding that many Spirit Guides actually means they're going to lose here. Origins and Forward would be my ideal choice for a new non-rotating format. They don't have to lab ban, but it's better. There's going to be a new at some point there's going to be a new non-rotating format, yeah. Alright, so now that I know they have that, I'm going to emerge this off of here. Yeah, Distended Mindbender does not have flash, chat. Now they're going to cast Ad Nauseam in response to this, and I'm going to Disdainful Stroke them. I'm pretty sure there's a Morrow post saying that a new non-rotating format is a when, not an if. Okay, so now this is interesting. So they're going to get to draw their whole deck, but I'm going to get to Mindbender into another Mindbender here, which actually might let us beat them through this, because I think we can take both their win conditions. Usually they only have Lightning Storm and Laboratory Maniac, and I think double Mindbender can't get Pact of Negation, so they're not actually going to have win conditions left after we do this. So, how many win conditions? They have one Lightning Storm, one Laboratory Maniac here. So I'm going to take Lightning Storm. Oh, they can pack the Mindbender. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So we're dead. Or they messed up. To be fair, the play patterns of playing against Distended Mindbender aren't... So we can't cast this without the other one in play, chat. So if they would have pacted the first Mindbender, we wouldn't have been able to cast this to get this trigger to happen. Yeah, they almost certainly just didn't think it through. I needed the first one to resolve to emerge this one. Bob, they Angel's Grace in response to their pact trigger. They don't pay for their pact. We did not have it regardless. Yeah, Pact of Negation plus Angel's Grace is literally Force of Will in Modern for the most part. Allure, they need to slaughter Pact, or they need to Pact of Negation to counter the first one, and then the first Mindbender isn't in play, so we can't emerge the second. That's what we're discussing here. That being said, our deck's pretty cold to Leyline. So if they have a Leyline in their opener, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. I'm definitely mulliganing this hand, just doesn't do anything. You ever played a pack deck with Angel's Grace? I've not. Rump of Steel. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, I don't fault my opponent for missing that there. They definitely had the ability to not get got like we got them there, but what was occurring wasn't exactly a normal-ish play pattern for Modern. Seems pretty okay. No Leyline is good for us. Thanks everyone for hanging out today, by the way. I appreciate it. There's a lot of different things you could be doing, different people you could be watching. I appreciate you choosing to spend some of your time here with us. I got you, Tefri. Yeah, I agree, Tumbledwear. And like, this card is pretty impossible to race, right? Like, it's just a huge tempo swing. It's a big body that hits hard, and it taps your team down. We could just die on their turn 4 here. We're gonna have a Lotus Bloom next turn. Okay, good chance we die next turn. Extras, thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. So, I think I just evoke Mulldrifter for 1 here, looking for counterspell or discard spell. Like any non-magic content creators. Watch a few Hearthstone people, but no, I don't really watch too many non-magic games. Our deck does not have a combo kill in it, no. Sure, they have Pact plus Ad Nauseam, because that's how these things go. Yeah. Yeah, and like Elder Deep-Fiend is just like on this like short list of cards that I feel like these are cards that are just like they're doing something that's like kind of powerful, but it's like just not good, not quite good enough for modern. And if we had a new non-rotating format, it could very reasonably be powerful enough in a new non-rotating format. I think taking Sleight of Hand is correct there. Obviously, if they draw Ad Nauseam and kill us, it feels bad. Fucking magic, man. You can emerge with the evoke trigger on the stack. That is a legal play. Why did you say anything? There's the called shot for everybody playing bingo at home. Sometimes Thought Seize is better as Thought Scour, chat. Sometimes Thought Seize is better as Thought Scour. Alright, slow and steady, huh? This hand doesn't do a whole lot, but I feel like I just can't mulligan an opening hand that has lands in the card my deck is named after. I think our deck just, like, doesn't have quite enough density of creatures to really leverage Phantasmal Image. Also, because the Eldrazi are cast triggers, Phantasmal Image is much worse with them. Alright, well, they're not going to Tron us till turn 4. Fatal Push is exactly what we wanted to draw. I've got 4 counter spells to bring in here. We do get to squid them here. We do in fact get to squid them. Look at us. Cast an 8-mana colorless card. Here's the Tron deck now, opponent. Here's the Tron deck now. Oblivion Stone, you're the Tron deck, opponent. I take it back. I take it back. You're the Tron deck. Don't do Tron deck things. Don't do Tron deck things, opponent. It's Elder Deep-Fiend playable in Frontier. No one knows what's actually playable in Frontier because nobody cares about Frontier. Even if we had a Sanctum, it wouldn't have been good enough. We'd like gotten a thing, they'd float mana, they'd crack this and kill us. Alright, let's cut all of our Doomblades. Leave one Doomblade in. Guess I'll play Brutality for reach. Oh, that's true extras. I'm going to keep this. Most of our hands are terrible in this matchup. Heartless Summoning does reduce evoke cost. Evoke counts as casting a creature with an alternative casting cost. It's basically a dead format that WotC's trying to push, Rolf. Okay, that's perfect. So we get to go this on 3 into this on 4. Good stuff. Oh, I should have played the Fetid Pools on 1, right? If I would have played the Fetid Pools on 1... Well, Frontier and Brawl are functionally a little bit different Frenzied Mage because Brawl had kind of had Wizards of the Coast support. Whereas the other one definitely did not. Alright, so we're going to get an am I going to get another EDF here? Probably, right? It's probably just chain these idiots. I mean, calling Brawl Commander without the fun cards is like saying Modern's just Legacy Light, right? Which isn't true. It's just a different format. So I think comparing Brawl to regular Commander is foolish and doesn't make a lot of sense. Whereas I think comparing it to just, hey, it's this new thing makes a whole lot more sense. We did not win the last matchup. We died. Have Oblivion Stone again? They do not. That's good for us. Do you have any advice for blue-eye control decks? I mean, play more games of Magic. I don't know that the Thought Scours are good either. I think they're probably less bad than what a lot of people have been doing though. I think there's a lot of really bad builds of blue-white control floating around. Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. Need to hit them for 6 next turn. I think the build of blue-white control that's listed on my website is very, very reasonable. I like it a lot. Yeah, be lucky, don't be unlucky. Two quality pieces of advice here. I'm going to go ahead and play Spellskite out because it insulates us against an Ulamog trigger. -2/-2, your Myr plus Drain is lethal. It is, isn't it? It's a good call. Yay, we did a tempo thing. Yeah, Elder Deep-Fiend, so like when we play blue-black fairies, like, the best card in blue-black fairies, like, without a doubt, consistently is Mistbind Click. And Elder Deep-Fiend's very, very similar to that card. It lacks some of the evasion that Mistbind Click has, but it makes up for it by being a slightly bigger body, right? This hand needs a Heartless Summoning, but it's pretty good. I guess it needs another blue, too. Oh, there's a Heartless Summoning. They boarded in. They got Ghost Quarter? Is that the bad Siege right now? No. I think a 1-1 in my Heartless Summoning deck sounds really bad. Oh, it enters 1-1 counters? That's weird. That's a strange card. I don't actually know. I can't play lands, right? So we'll just take the Worm Coil because that'll be castable here in a little bit. If we can find a blue source here, we could be... Oh, geez. I get to play Worm Coil and then emerge Elder Deep-Fiend for free, right? No, because it costs blue-blue. I'm dumb. Needs blue-blue to emerge. Sorry. Ignore me. Ignore me. We need blue-blue. They've paused, which hopefully means they just don't have Tron and we have a chance. Alright, they kind of have Tron and we probably don't have a chance. That's a good one. That's a good one. Alright, so do I want to bin the Spellskite or the Gonti? I probably want to bin the Gonti to keep the Heartless around, right? In case they have a Nature's Claim. Yeah, but if I played Worm Coil, I couldn't play Elder Deep-Fiend this turn. And I want them to not have Tron mana this turn. We want to draw like a Filigree Familiar here. I wonder if this deck, I feel like this deck might not have enough things to sacrifice. I feel like this deck might not have enough things to kind of tempo through, basically. Oh, I missed a point of damage. Yeah, Mana Reshaper would require a different mana base, but it might be okay. Oh, I didn't play the Sanctum. Super sloppy here. I mean, there's a non-zero chance we could make the colorless requirement work, especially since we want these Sanctums anyways. That sounds really bad with Heartless extras. Like, bad to like an absurd degree. Yeah, you can play Painlands. Probably can't beat their Wormcoil, especially without our own. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Maybe there's a chance. But it depends on what their leftovers are, right? Like, if they're on a bunch of Ulamogs and Karns, we're probably in trouble. Which, we've played against Tron before, so they're probably on a bunch of Ulamogs and Karns. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and send this at Karn. I'm gonna play Perilous Myr. It's gonna kill Karn. I'm gonna cast Havengul Lich. So you have to cast this. I think Myr would be good in KCI. I don't know. Don't ask me to validate your decisions for you. You tell me why would Myr be good in KCI? All right, so upkeep, I get to go Havengul Lich, target Elder Deep-Fiend. And then I get to Deep-Fiend, sack this, pay blue. This trigger's gonna go dupe. Then I'm gonna go get another Elder Deep-Fiend off the Sanctum. And then I can emerge that Deep-Fiend off of this Deep-Fiend and, like, keep going back and forth with Deep-Fiends, tempoing their Wormcoils. I have Spellskite to protect the Lich here. Guess I should leave that there. That's staying right there. They're actually dead, like, are they dead right now, actually? They're dead right now, right? Because this is 7, so they go to 10, and then every mana is 2. They're dead. They're dead, chat. We've won the game. Alrighty, well this has been a sweet set of games so far. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was this is quite the deck of Magic the Gathering cards. Alright, I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick, but don't go anywhere, because we got 2 more matches with this and then a bunch more Magic coming up. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Alright. Well, I wasn't expecting to beat Tron. Anner with the bits. Try hard. Yep, that was... Yep, there are definitely things going on here. I guess we talked about maybe wanting more 3s, but I guess Gonti is like kinda like a 3. That definitely doesn't count as dumpstering Tron. I feel like we won that by the skin of our teeth. I feel like we won that by the skin of our teeth. We are 2-1. We lost to Ad Nauseam. We beat Humans and Tron. Yeah, Relentless Dead's pretty expensive to get going. Like, you have to have 5 mana to emerge off it and then a 6 to return it. Seems like a lot of moving parts. You should watch the videos with the blue-white control list. If you don't have time to watch all the videos, watch them on 2x. If you don't have time for that, at least watch the wrap-up segment where I talk about why cards like Thought Scour are good. Chuna Maru, thank you very much for the 7-month resubscription there. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for the support. Welcome back for the 7th month in a row. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Thanks, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good Monday wherever you're at. Double Serum Vision, Steam Vents. Could be Storm, could be something fair. I don't think I'm fetching around Blood Moon in the Dark here. Could get punished for it, but kind of want to get my fetch lands out. Surprised? Are you sad our Heartless deck isn't playing Mirror Superior? Yeah, I think that's just like... You gotta limit your number of individually weak cards in a deck like this, I think, Jackal Girl. Yeah, if you think I make too much content that you can't watch it all, seriously, try and turn the speed up to like 1.5 or 2. Makes it a lot easier to consume all of it. Or more of it. Confirmed Storm. Am I dead? I'm not dead yet. Your songs are hilarious at 1.5. That's great. Just Spellskite the Storm Trigger. A legal play. Legal play. Spellskite can target the Storm Trigger. That is a legal play. Magic is not a quick game. That is definitely the truth. We don't have the flashy effects and sound effects of Arena on Magic Online to keep us edutained while we play. Alright. I think our opponent's going to take some gifts away from us here. Yeah, I like this on their part doing this now. They don't know, like, what exactly the composition of our deck is. Like, we could have counterspells. I have the audio enabled for Arena. Pretty sure I just want to ditch the rituals here. Without a creature, mana definitely is their bottleneck usually. I wouldn't be surprised if this matchup is absolutely unwinnable for us. I guess we have a bunch of tools. I guess I board in like 12 cards, so we'll see. Probably not the stroke, so like 10 cards. Whether or not Arena is a meme can be for you personally to decide. The bounty board on Twitch, it just ends today, so today's the last day I can do it, so I need to fit it in. We are going to do a draft on Arena, because I don't have cards on Arena, and you cannot borrow them on that platform. Alright, so I think everything but Strokes and Sweepers are coming in here. Deep-Fiend's actually kind of medium in this matchup, I think. Mulldrifter is probably a little bit bad, too. Let's do this. I guess Spellskite probably doesn't do much that's meaningful. Thanks, Holler. That's true. Me drafting is certainly a meme. So, most good Storm players pivot from the Gifts Ungiven Past in Flames plan into a what's the 3-mana card plan? I don't think you're not going to have Heartless Summoning in your opener enough to mulligan functional hands that like play Magic without it, I think. Pieces of the puzzle, yep. Pieces of the puzzle is the word. So like this, like, is this hand good? Certainly not. Is it like keepable and can like kind of play a game of Magic? Yes. So especially with like one piece of disruption, I think it's fine. What are our outs to goblins? Kill them. Disrupt them before they get there. Look at that. Pieces of the puzzle like clockwork. Storm is a deck built around that card. You don't need to build a deck built around pieces that already exists. It's called Storm. I don't know much about Storm. Why do they board into that? More resilient to graveyard hit? Yeah, basically, it gives them card advantage and action density when people are going to bring in cards that are going to disrupt their Past in Flames game plan. So I can actually evoke this, and then in response to the evoke trigger, put in the Elder Deep-Fiend for a better clock. So obviously we don't get to fog them with this, but I get to get a 4-power guy into play here, which is nice. And the way you get to stack the evoke trigger and the draw 2, so you can even draw the Elder Deep-Fiend off of the Mulldrifter draw 2 trigger and then still sacrifice it before you evoke. We could see remand out of them here. If they have a remand, this is probably a pretty good target for it. We're not going to have anything too much more expensive than this. And like Lich plus Mulldrifter is like pay 2, draw 2 cards, which is great. So we will hopefully, if they don't kill us next turn, Havengul Lich plus Mulldrifter will allow us to buy enough disruption to like get 2 combat steps here. So we can just attack them twice and kill them. Op tier is really good for us. If they're not gifting at our end step here, we should hopefully be okay. Yeah, I think a lack of communication is a bad thing. Yeah, that was definitely a read Havengul Lich pause. Card's got a lot of text on it, to be fair. It also, for whatever reason, when you cast the cards you targeted, Havengul Lich gains the activated abilities of the cards you cast. So, am I dead? Manamorphose. This could potentially be on our way to dying. If they have enough rituals here, they can go off just without a creature here. Which is, again, one of the reasons why Storm is such an obnoxious and powerful deck. Your creature removal is often not good enough because they can kill you without a creature in play. They could also just, like, cast 5 or 6 spells and, like, make 12 goblins here, and then we might be in trouble. Splicing this ritual... this isn't deterministic yet, so I guess we'll make them go through it. But they have the Past in Flames here, so they need to start flashing back these things out of their bin. No changes, lovely alien. They make justifications when they make changes, but when they think the format is fine, they just say nothing. Or when they don't make changes, they just say nothing. Alright, they found a grape shot. So they have Ritual, Manamorphose, Cantrip. We're not dead to this grape shot just yet, unless they have like a remand. Although even with remand, they don't have enough to grape shot, remand, grape shot. Close is no cigar. They can like double cantrip here. They can Manamorphose double cantrip. No, the Manamorphose doesn't have flashback because it's above the Past in Flames. They hit that off the other thing. They have a Ritual here. So now they're at 5 mana. So they can like cantrip. If they have another grape shot in their hand, they can double grape shot to kill us. This is them digging for another grape shot. That's like almost certainly good enough. So, I'm actually not dead. Because we get to block some of these things, and then we can kill them on the backswing because of Perilous Myr and Havengul Lich. We are very close to dead, but we are actually not dead on board. They could have something that kills us, but we're not dead on board, which is like all you could really ask for. Oh, we're dead to the grape shot that we know about. Yeah, dead to removal too. Got it. Check. All right, on to the next one. All right. All right, one more match with the Heartless deck, and then we're gonna have our sponsored Arena Power Hour here. Who sponsored the Arena stream? Wizards of the Coast sponsored the Arena stream. They had published the offer to get into it on a public bounty board, and we picked it up. So if you wanna support my content, make sure you stick through the Arena segment, because the amount I get paid is dictated by the amount of viewers that I have while I stream it. So please hang out if you like my stuff. And we're gonna play more Modern after the hour of Arena. So we're gonna do an hour of Arena, and then we're gonna pop back in to wrap up Meme Monday with Cheerios. I think it's pretty good. Play like a Birds of Paradise. Rats! Don't. Faithless looting. Dang it, Bobby. My deck is a lot worse without the card it's named after, chat. Yeah, ban list was no changes. Happened this morning. Old news. Do I have decks on Arena? Nope, we're going draft. Which me drafting on Arena is basically a meme, so it fits into Meme Monday nicely. Yep, so long as the Twitch stream is playing for you in one of your tabs, you count as a viewer for me. Don't do bad things like viewbot, but watch my stream. Viewbotting is against the rules. Don't do that. Don't get me in trouble. But watching the stream, having the stream up, that's helpful. Being here. Maybe Arena will be sweet. I haven't played Arena. That's a lie. I've played like 4 or 5 games. I wanted to make sure it worked before I accepted the thing. This is sad. I can't kill that. Do I ever draft? We've cubed once or twice before, but no, generally speaking, I don't really draft. I suggest not tabbing out of Arena. I already fixed that issue. I have it running window mode in a way that it's happy with. When I had it running full screened, it wouldn't regain mouse focus. When I tabbed out of it, it was not happy. But I spent a couple of time and like tabbed in and tabbed out and around and set up my scene and stuff yesterday. Why not evoke the Shriekmaw? Yep. I have no idea, Full Metal. I really wish they would have played something for me to Shriekmaw here, because this like doesn't feel good, but like we're evoking this, and then in response to the evoke trigger, we're like putting a 5/6 into play. So, like, I'm not excited about this play, but it's the play that we have to make. How long am I playing for Arena? I have to play for 1 hour to get paid. 1 hour. So it'll be 1 hour of Arena and then back to Modern. I am not allowed to needlessly complain about the product. I am allowed to give accurate and specific feedback that is constructive. So basically, I just have to follow the rules of my own chat. I basically have to follow the rules of my own chat. Which is very reasonable. I did actually read the fine print. I read contracts before I agree to them, believe it or not. It's weird. It's this weird thing that I do. I read through the contracts before I hit accept. It takes away some of my time, but it's a net positive in the long run, in my opinion. One hour won't be enough time to finish the draft. We'll see. EULAs are our contract. That is correct. Does it seem odd that Wizards is offering a bounty to use this new thing that they... No, it's not odd at all, Distrominator. In fact, I think offering Twitch bounties is very smart on Wizards of the Coast part. Twitch is hands down the best way to promote your video game. I need to maintain an average of 600 viewers to get paid. So if two-thirds of you are kind enough to stay, we will have some success. This is good play on the opponent's part here. They're edicting me and then killing this in response, because if they would have killed this first, I'd have hit the Liliana so they couldn't edict me. So this is good. Opponent played this really well. All right, so what am I doing here? Shriekmaw is pretty bad. I think I'm just going to bring in a couple of Damnations and then call it a day. I don't really want these other cards, I don't think. Thanks, Roadkill. Yep, that's good, Floatin'. I appreciate it. Just leave me up. And I still plan to be my normal entertaining self. And if you're somebody that enjoys Limited and you want to feel smart while I look stupid, come watch me draft. What fair deck has a 50 matchup against blue-red tempo? I want to dual deck my roommate. The Jund matchup has a lot of... The green-black matchup has a lot of play to it with blue-red tempo. What do we draft? I think it's M19. I don't actually know the answer to that question. I don't actually know the answer to that question. Are we expected to be PG? There was nothing about language. There's nothing about language. I plan to do my best to continue not swearing. Don't needlessly swear in chat. Even if I have to leave due to the horror of your picks. Yeah, so Arena, you can't borrow cards due to the economic model that they have, so drafting seems like the best use rather than playing really bad starter decks. My options are play bad starter decks or draft, so we're gonna draft. Yeah, Fetid Pools been pretty bad. This would probably be better as Temple. Correct, yeah, I'm streaming here. Someone who drafts and plays Modern, your stream is perfect today. Sounds good. Yeah, I don't really want to fumble around with, like, trying to figure out how to get wild cards and stuff like that. Drafting is just really clean. It'll just be really easy. It also give people a chance to, like, watch me do something I don't normally do. Coach Creamy, thank you for the Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. For reference, again, people are saying that they should have given me cards and stuff like that. I've had no direct interaction with Wizards of the Coast for this sponsored stream. It is handled completely through Twitch. I literally logged into my Twitch dashboard, and there's a bounty button. I said, yes, I would like to do this. And then there's an agreement that I read through and agreed to. You are encouraged to shout picks at me. In fact, I don't believe the draft is timed, right? So we can, like, take 20 minutes to draft a deck. Sen, thank you for the Twitch Prime support. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for keeping me employed this month. Oh, man. You draft with bots. Perfect. I read through the agreement. I'm weird and like to agree to the legal contracts that I'm accepting. Yeah, I agree. I've played a little bit of Eternal card game, and their limited, the fact that it was untimed was huge. They should give Twitch bounties to chat members who are tasked to go to certain streamers and troll them. That's a 4-5. I want to say thank you for the host last night. I set up my Twitch Prime just for you, Blue Red Prison. Awesome. I'm glad your stream went well. And not a problem. I like to do my best to help out the little folks. You know, the hardest part of streaming is getting that initial audience. So I like to try and host whenever I can when I sign off. Huh. Huh. I think we just EDF this turn, right? No, I want to play some actual games. I don't want to be boring. I'm not like I'm going to be intentionally boring. I want to give it a fair shake, chat. Honestly, I'd been looking for an excuse to try Arena, and getting paid by Wizards to try Arena sounds like the greatest excuse to do it, right? I guess one another EDF here. It's like Tempo Squids are go. Honestly, I'm not sure at Arena would ever get built into my normal content schedule. Like, I have almost, you know, I have over 1,600 subs right now that are here for the modern content. So, I think taking time away from the modern content, you know, there's 80 decks in the queue waiting to be played, etc. Oh, they're gonna bolt me here, right? Am I more hyped about the new Warhammer TCG than Artifact? Well, I know the Warhammer TCG is good. I don't know that Artifact's going to be good. I mean, it likely will be, but I don't know that for sure. I am looking forward to... I know even though Artifact's going to release on desktop this year, it's not going to release on mobile till sometime next year. And the Warhammer card game is actually releasing on mobile before it releases on desktop, which is great. Because, like, I'm definitely, like, Magic dominates most of my computer time. So, like, having a card game that I can play on my tablet is, like, big upside. I'm here for the parenting advice. How do you get them to eat things other than cereal, macaroni, and boogers? I felt like such an accomplished parent the other night. So we went and got chicken strips from somewhere that wasn't the normal place we get chicken strips from. And Jake, like, refused to eat them. And we gave him a timeout. And we came back and he was like, all right, if you want to watch TV, you have to eat one bite of this chicken strip. And then he ate the chicken strip, he took the bite, and then he sat down and ate a bunch of chicken strips because, you know, he's 4. He just wanted the ones he usually gets. And once he tasted the new one, he was like, oh yeah, these are great, I'll eat these. So that was my proud parent. It's the little things, chat. It's the little things. You were like, oh, this punishment was successful. It had the desired outcome. You timed him out. No, timeouts for my children only last about 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how upset they are. 10 minutes is an eternity for a 3-year-old. Alright, I think I'm just going to play Havengul Lich here. I'm expecting this to die in a blaze, but if it doesn't, we're going to be in an absurd spot. We next leveled up, yep. If your timeouts meant they couldn't speak, scream, scry. Yeah, is Moto bugged? It always lags when I put this card in the stack, chat. Does anybody... They didn't Doomblade Havengul Lich there. That is absurd. Please don't kill this card. They draw Liliana? What a tilt. And we know they drew that because they could have played her with this last turn. Hopefully we draw an untapped land here, and then we get to go Filigree into Elder Deep Squid. Well, I'm using the term Doomblade generically. I meant removal spell. When I said Doomblade, I mean in the generic sense a removal spell. Is what is intended by mine saying Doomblade. What was my research area? I only have a graduate degree, so I didn't really do anything too complicated. The paper that I wrote when I finished my master's program was on graph theory, analyzing networks, but nothing very complicated. It was a little abrupt, opponent. It's a little abrupt. Weird sequencing on the opponent's part here. That they decayed to give me a card before they plus this. That seems pretty wrong, right? Feels bad, man. Alright, I guess we put the Heartless into play here, and then we actually get to cast this Elder Deep-Fiend for just 6 next turn, right? We ditch the Swamp to Liliana, and then Deep-Fiend costs 6. Exclusive cards! Thank you for the 6 months, and welcome back. Pick up your training sword and prepare to defend the realm. Soon, your training begins now. Didn't sleep because my 3... are you sick yet? The worst is when you are simultaneously sick with your children. That is quite possibly the actual worst part about being a parent. When you and your child are simultaneously sick. Children are basically tiny plague carriers. And oh, am I dead? Did I die? Ooh. All right. If I don't let my future children go outside, they can't give me the plague. It's funny because it's true. Rude. No, Elder Deep-Fiend taps the treetop. They do, however, get to get a Bloodbraid Elf back here, so we are dead to Bloodbraid Elf in some situations. They're gonna probably roll back Last Hope here and grab BBE. Okay, discard spell is good for us. J Shrimp! Thanks for re-upping for the 8th month in a row. I do appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Homeschooled. I was homeschooled from 3rd grade until I started college at 16. So we're just casting this one, right? Best draw or best draw? Lich would be a pretty good draw. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so if I attack, I am not dead on board. So if I attack into Liliana the Veil, and they... Oh, if I attack into Liliana the Veil, they just plus here and then kill me with one of these two. So I am dead on board if I attack. So I just have to pass here. Oh, I'm dead on board regardless, right? They go plus, kill this, edict you, fire these up. Yeah, we're just dead regardless. This deck was interesting. We had some sweet games. If you didn't catch the league against the match against the Tron deck, you'll definitely want to go back and watch that one. Every time I play Elder Deep-Fiend in Modern, I always finish the league being like, there has to be a good deck for this card somewhere, right? Like, this card is just such an absurdly powerful effect. I really feel like they're just... Someone somewhere is going to find the right combination of stuff to make this card really playable. And I don't know quite what that answer is, but that's definitely something that I would love to explore at some point. Like I said, I've mentioned that they're probably going to have a new non-rotating format at some point. This is going to be the first card that I brew with in a new non-rotating format, if it's legal, I think. All right, so